Cobb County, Georgia. We welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, they played great in this series so far, Matty, really taking it to their division rival, and a chance to absolutely bury them here today. It's always fun to sweep a series, especially in front of the home fans, so we'll see if they come out and finish the job in this one.
Phil Niekro gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Ready now is Richie Ashburn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the first pitch. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he got him. So now here is Andrew McCutchen looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
From the stretch, Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called strike. chopped to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one. Nothing for the Phillies to start. Atlanta coming up. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Aaron Nola starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now to the plate, here is Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Chipper Jones.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
1-0.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. The 1-0. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Popped him up. Real Muto might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Just hung in there on that one. Jones leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And now the first pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The tag gets 1, throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Set to get his evening at the plate started. David Justice trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
First and second now, one man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A bullet to first base. Quick throw, not in time.
Batting fifth.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Two down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
1-2. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2-2. The pitch. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate is JT Realmuto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Justice is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh. The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Up next, Rhys Hoskins. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0. That's in. Ball 2.
The 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today. Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. From the stretch. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Acuna Jr.
Now the first pitch. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
The batter will be William Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
From the belt, the pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here now is the pitcher, Phil Niekro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Slow little grounder left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Segura has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We played 2 full. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Nola will step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Richie Ashburn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Albies onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Digging in next, Gene Segura. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside. I got to count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask, and no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
David Justice is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23, David Justice.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up David Justice. First pitch of the AB now.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Rollins is under it, and that's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon. And now the first pitch.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Freeman is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here. Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nope,
and good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Harper will dig in at the plate. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Lifted down the line in left. Bohm trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
So now to the plate, William Contreras, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The set and the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Popped up. Freeman shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, that's off the plate. I got to count 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Phil Niekro. Now here's the first offering. It's a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Phil Niekro is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth.
Go.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Segura. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves lead it 1-0. So stepping in is Aaron Nola. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Richie Ashburn. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. It remains 1-0. So now into the box is Hank Aaron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
The 0-1 delivery.
Inside ball.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, that's a nice little hitting streak.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. David Justice is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. Skied down the left field line. But this will land untouched. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. To the right side. Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Sam Coonrod takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
Freddie Freeman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, William.
Next to dig in, William Contreras. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1
One
strike.
out, nobody on. Popped him up. Matthews over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on the way. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Up high, 2-1 now. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another full count pitch home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses here for ball four. Just the second walk he's issued here into his seventh inning of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and up steps Hank Aaron from the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Albies, the runner at first with two gone. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and two strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to begin the eighth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. The Braves are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Rhys Hoskins goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Alec Bohm. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Aaron will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Ranger Suarez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Scott Spindler is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up David Justice. First offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Eddie Matthews. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Suarez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 is whipped to left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-1 home. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Freddie Freeman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, William Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
David Hale is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Phil Niekro will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set. Here it comes. Hale was born right here in Georgia. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Matthews, the runner at 3rd. Acuna over at 2nd. Contreras is over at 1st with one away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Chipper Jones batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Now at the plate, here is Scott Spindler. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, left fielder, Richie Ashburn.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And now the first pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Right side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Phil Niekro earns the win, his second, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
yaca pueden barbulear.